Sometimes I'm startled how dense I can be. Oh. Insley, no, no, no! Damn it. It's okay. It's a wrapper to the bacon. Indoor kennel. It's okay. Sometimes I'm startled how dense I can be. How many years, decades it took me to figure out I don't have to leave the bacon in its full length to cook properly. Still no mosquitoes. There's one thing I miss out here. When I would come out to be out here in the summer, work, sit, first order of business on arriving out here was to turn on the radio, hanging under protection from the rain and elements. It's been there for, God, 5 years. Takes 6 D-cell batteries. It's a vintage of early 90s, I think, GE Super Radio. Still works. The tuner is a little bit iffy, but I don't ever change it. But it kind of wanders, just sitting there. So every so often I would have to turn it back and... But I miss that companionship. Turning on the radio and having the weather and just the people, Minnesota Public Radio personalities talking to me, especially this time of day. All things considered, from 3 until 6. I miss them. I almost turned it on by accident a couple of days ago, well, a week or 2 ago when I was out here working. Oh, the radio, yeah. Well, I went, oh, no, I can't. Since December, I haven't heard anything about Russia and Ukraine. Haven't heard anything about Israel and what they've been doing to the Palestinians, or what they were doing to the Palestinians back when I quit listening. I don't miss that. Horror. Human horror. of the brutality of the Israelis. I don't want to talk about it. Ticks. Let's talk about ticks. It's a more friendly subject. You know, I haven't had one on me for a few days now. Not even crawling on my jeans. Speaking of which, no, that's not a tick. And I haven't seen any. But you bring Insley in at night, in the evening, and she lays on the love seat just attacking her legs, her paws, her back. She's watching me, laying on the ground over here. I'm talking about you. And I will put on the headlamp, put on my glasses and go over there, and just 2 days ago in the evening I picked 12 deer ticks crawling on her fur. Mostly around her head. It seems like they head for the highest point, except the ones that are on her paws and her legs. And I dispatch with them, go sit down, and 5 minutes later she's going at something on a paw or staring. Get up and go over and find 3 or 4 more. She's got her new Seresto collar on her now, has had for a week. I'm very glad I had that idea. External protection, not internal. God, the thought of that, the more I think about it. Putting drugs in her veins, what is it doing? What consequences are there that we don't know anything about? Manufacturer might know, but they aren't telling, that's for sure. Beautiful birch bark. It's the perfect thickness. I'm getting just the bark, not that inner bark, which doesn't burn very well. This is perfect. When we came down here just a couple minutes ago, I rounded the path, came around those little saplings, and looked over there. And there was a muskrat up on the bank, just slipping into the water and out of sight. It's there every day. Obviously there's a den or a burrow of some kind underwater. living there. We've had a rough couple days, Insley and I. Yesterday she was very disinterested in everything. Laid around. Let her outside, she would just go lay in the dirt of the driveway. Occasionally come up on the front stoop, lay there totally lethargic, had no interest in anything. We did go over to the field for our usual walk. She was active there, did her thing, ran. But other than that, she has just lost interest in everything. She's a little better this morning, and I'm thinking about this constantly. What is wrong? What could be the matter? What is happening with her? And I have changed her food radically in the past 3 or 4 weeks. Changed her kibble, and I'm feeding her, supplementing some kibble in the evening with either canned food or frozen food, fresh frozen food, giving her kibble and an egg in the morning, and I'm not worried about that. Is the new kibble part of the problem? Is the wet food problematic? Even considered going back to her original kibble, which is Nutrisource seafood. See if she perks up, or if her anaplasmosis, which we finished with her 12 days of treatment yesterday, if that is acting up, has returned, has increased, I'm fit to be frustrated. I just can't seem to get her into a happy place and have her stay there. I mean, it feels like for the past year, she's so up and down, on again, off again, lethargic, and then energetic for a while, and then sinks back into this cycle. One good thing, she hasn't thrown up since she threw up those 9 times about a month ago now. Thank goodness for that. That was a scary thing. I mean, what is happening with her? Yesterday morning, there was water across here connecting these two, and it's been cool. It hasn't been hot, evaporation hot. But I did realize that I checked the humidity yesterday on our walk in the field. 20%. Ooh, for that to fall that far overnight from yesterday, I keep wanting the level to come up. Next chance of rain is 8 days out. She's onto the trail or scent of something. I don't know what she's after. She took off into the woods on the way down here. And she's been chasing it for 5 minutes, whatever it is. And I guess now she's lost it and she's trying to find where it went. A rabbit? Fox? I haven't seen a fox around here for 5 years. And she's not finished yet. Oh, I'm so mystified by what she's chasing. And there was no hesitation when she came running behind me on the Otter Pond Trail. And she suddenly veered into the underbrush and she was gone after whatever it was. And she chased through the underbrush in the woods for a couple minutes. I couldn't get her to come in the house for supper. She was laying out on the front lawn off the end of the front stoop. And I said, "You want some food?" She hopped up and then approached the steps and got really shy. Like, is there an animal under the stoop? She began to come up and then backed off and sniffed under the bottom step. I thought, there must be something under there, but it was weird. And then I coaxed her and called her again. She came up halfway the steps and wouldn't come any farther up. And then backed off, went down, circled around. Called her again. "You want some food?" Well, that always gets her. She came up again, almost to the top, and stopped and looked around. And I looked down on the top platform, the plywood. There was about a 6-inch splinter that had raised up and turned. Obviously, she had poked herself with it. She goes up there to lay, and I hadn't heard anything or noticed anything over the last hour or whatever. I think that's what happened, that she got jabbed. I reached down, pulled it out, tossed it away. She came right up and into the house. Poor kid. Unfortunately.